Long ago, in the land that is now North Sumatra, lived a young, kind-hearted farmer named Toba. He lived a simple life in a small hut near a lush forest. One sweltering afternoon, after a long day of working in his rice fields, Toba decided to take a bath in the river nearby. The water was cool and refreshing, washing away the weariness of the day. As he was enjoying the water, he noticed something shimmering near his feet. He reached down and picked it up. It was a large golden fish with scales that sparkled like 1,000 jewels. Toba had never seen a fish so beautiful. He decided to take it home and keep it as a pet. He placed the fish in a small jar filled with water. The next morning, when Toba woke up, he was astonished. The jar was empty, and in its place stood a beautiful woman with long, flowing hair that shimmered like gold. The woman smiled kindly and explained that she was a magical fish, cursed to live in the form of an animal. She revealed that his kindness had broken the spell. In return for his compassion, she agreed to be his wife, on one condition. He must never reveal her true identity as a fish to anyone. Toba was captivated by her beauty and agreed to her condition without hesitation. They were married and lived happily for many years. Eventually, they had a son named Samosir. Samosir was a strong and healthy boy, but he had a peculiar habit. He was always hungry and could eat more food than anyone else in the village. One day, Toba asked Samosir to deliver lunch to him in the fields. His wife had prepared a generous amount of food for him. However, on the way, Samosir couldn't resist the temptation and ate most of the food himself, leaving very little for his father. When Toba saw the meager remains of his lunch, he was furious. Without thinking, he scolded Samosir, shouting, "You are just like your mother, a greedy fish." As soon as Toba spoke those forbidden words, the ground began to tremble. Dark clouds gathered in the sky, and the wind howled fiercely. Suddenly, springs of water gushed forth from the ground, and the river overflowed its banks. The small valley where Toba and his family lived began to fill rapidly with water. Toba's wife, hearing his broken promise, transformed back into a giant fish. The floodwaters continued to rise, forming a vast and deep lake. In the middle of this new lake, a small island emerged. It is said that this island was formed from Samosir himself. To this day, the magnificent lake is known as Lake Toba, and the island in its center is called Samosir Island, a reminder of the broken promise and the magical origins of this natural wonder.